G'day, let's play some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're going to do another achievement run. So we're going to start a new game. We will select another country this time. We are going to play as Mexico. Make sure that Iron Man mode is turned on. Alright, Iron Man Mexico 1. Yes, save and play. So the idea of this campaign is to, let's see if we can find them. There's two Mexican achievements we're going to try and get. It is the Revenge of Montezuma. We're going to restore the old borders with the USA as Mexico. We're going to take it a little further and just completely destroy the USA. And the other one is Sunset Invasion. So occupy a coastal province in Europe as Mexico, and if in a faction, have it contain only South American members or puppets. We're not going to do the whole faction thing. We'll just go and do it ourselves. Alright, so turn night mode off, and basically we're going to go fascist and declare on the US as quickly as humanly possible, without getting a civil war. So this guy is a desert fox. We might want to use him later. We will promote this guy though, Louis Farrell. Put him on this border, and what we're going to get him to do eventually is conquer the entire continental United States, or at least most of it. Make sure we grab the major cities, and something like that will do. Alright, and as soon as the war starts, they will rush out there. With our civilian factories, we are going to build military factories in every single province, starting in the south. Bam, bam, bam. And with our military factories, we are just going to concentrate on building out the infantry equipment. We're only going to have maybe 6 by the time the war starts, so yeah, it's going to be a bit of a problem since we start with none spare. Now, research slots, we're going to want support weapons. And what else? Would be okay going for weapons 1. We don't want to use them in the US war, because it's, if we look at the production cost, it's a little painful. 3 compared to 5, so that's an extra, I don't know, it's too late at night to do the maths, but it's a lot more. So we're not going to do that yet. What we probably will want to do though is get the production efficiency cap up, because that will help us. No divisions in basic training. Well, we just want to keep pumping out these regular guys. We'll pump them out in Sonora, because I assume the Americans are going to invade from probably LA, coming down that way. I want them automatically stuck on this, and again, this default color really annoys me. Alright, everybody will be aggressive. Our national focus, we're going to go for political effort to get the political power to get our fascist demagogue early. And because our production is important, we are going to trade with the United States to get some of their steel. Alright, kick this up to speed 5, because we'll be sitting here until a few things happen. Now, the number of men we have, 100k, is definitely not going to be good enough. In the field at the moment, we only have 48,000 in these 6 divisions. So we've got 2 cav and 4 infantry. If we take a look at one of these templates, they're a decent size, but we are going to want a lot of numbers, because the US is a big freaking country, and we're going to need just numbers of men rather than strong men to be able to really spread out. And the target of the war is going to be to rush up through Washington, take Philadelphia, New York and Boston, and pull some of the reinforcements off of that when the guys run through, and take Chicago and Detroit, and then possibly have to take some of the other smaller victory points as well to get the actual victory. Speaking of which, what's LA? LA is 30, so we want LA and take San Francisco if we can, but we're really going to ignore the Rockies and just try and head through the plains and deserts in the eastern US. Alright, what will finish first? Political effort will. Alright, done and done. So let's make sure we grab our fascist demagogue, Louis Quintana. I'll just go for the bottom option there. Seems to work out faster most of the time. And we're going to push down this branch so that we can convert faster, even though we do need to do armament effort, and it would be nice to do some doctrine effort. We will just keep going through collectivist and all the rest first. It'll finish just before support weapons and basic machine tools, and we'll have to think about that soon after. Alright, first war's over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisions. Yes, rather weak. And at the moment, we've got a year's worth of shortage that we'll have to deal with, and only 3 civilian factories, so these take like 6 months each, something like that. Alright, Spanish Civil War has begun already. Hopefully it'll drag on. So we have to destroy the United States before they have a chance to join the Allies. Luckily, nobody bothers to guarantee them, as far as I've seen. We've got 16.5 million core population. Kind of small. Be nice if you could see everybody else's core population. Air War Plans Division. Good point. We have 12 planes. We will put them into Baja. They'll do the job on Mexico, just doing, well, doing everything, I guess. Not that there's any enemy ships in Mexico. We want to defend our guys, because it might go poorly for us for a while. Alright, Nationalism Focus gives us daily fascism support. So we can bump this up a lot faster. We've got machine tools and support weapons, so we're going to want concentrated industry, and we will want better production efficiency cap. It is a little slow because we're 7 months ahead of time, but it is going to be good to have. We're already at the efficiency cap with these guys. Alright, where are we at the moment? Almost 9%. So when does it kick off the rounding? 9.5, it rounds up. Okay. We've got 8 guys. Soon have 9. And still a year off. But we won't be able to declare the war for more than a year. US start with, let's call that 34 divisions. We have 9. So we have a lot of catch up to do. Now, modification of the government. We could take army regrouping. I think we'd be better off going for the military theorist early on. Get the army experience gain, because we're going to need to modify that template to push more guys out, get them on the line. What do you start with, Guatemala? 1 guy. We'd love to go down there, but we're not going to have the guys to spare, and I don't know, you'd have a problem of bumping up world attention before you finish off the US. So we'll leave everybody else alone. Alright, got nationalism. Now, how far down this branch do we want to go? This would give us army experience and recruitable population, which would save us 150 political power doing the, what do you call it? Limited conscription. So it would be a good idea to do militarism. After that, military youth grants stuff, and the one that's hidden in here is that it actually boosts your fascism support. But I get the feeling that's only if you're already fascist. Alright, well, we'll have a look soon. So we are gaining 0.05 per day. That is good enough for now. It is weird the way they spread these out. I think it's because they don't want to outpace the training rate. So the number of guys that get the equipment depends on how quickly you're making the equipment. It's pretty cool. Okay. We're up to 9 guys compared to his 40, well, 39. Would be halfway there. He's doing carrier primacy, so he can worry about his fleet all that he wants. What could be a good idea, actually, is to puppet a single province of the United States so they keep their Navy and Air Force. He's got 250 odd ships. Could be a good idea. We'll think about that when we get to the peace screen. Alright, militarism's coming. These are another 70 days off. It'd be nice if there was a speed 6 sometimes. Don't like Lazaro Cardenas. He's got a weird looking face. Need to get rid of him. Alright, up to 12 divisions. Pumping him out pretty quickly. There's our militarism, so we get a bunch more manpower. Now, military youth. Well, I'm curious. Let's just go for it. We're at 24% now. When you are fascist, if you look at that, it says that you get 20% more fascist support, which you don't need once you're over 50%, so yeah. Or is it the next one? No. Pretty sure it's military youth. Now, the ideological fanaticism would help us defend on our core territories if the Americans do a bit of a counterattack. But we do need to focus on our production. Need a lot more factories in here. Alright, got a while on that. After concentrated industry, we'll probably go over to construction. Actually, we'll go to the next concentrated industry. 37 tech. yeah, we'll just get the 20% better factory output. Oh, and we can go for Chief of Army for defense or drill. Training time doesn't bother us because we don't have the equipment to train them anyway, so go for 10% better defense. There's our concentrated industry. 193 days, sounds good. So usually with the research, we push through the electronics first to get the research bonuses, but we just want to make sure we've got all the production, everything we need to destroy the Americans. Alright, so we're on 30 point something. Yeah, it doesn't do it. Alright. Paramilitarism isn't important. Ideological fanaticism give us unity, and the defense technology sharing would have to be in a faction, so there's nothing else there that's going to bother us. We will do army effort just to get the first land doctrine bonus, and then we'll start pushing through the industrial effort for the armaments, and then straight down to extra research slots, and then fill out some of the rest of it, and then probably the other doctrines. See what we have time for. Alright, now either construction or... we can't do doctrine yet, so yeah, we'll go construction. 190 days is a bit stiff. Alright, so 15 for us compared to 38 for them. Look at all those civilian factories that we are going to score. That's going to be great. Better than 9 we've got now. And the other thing is the resources, the massive oil boost that we're going to get from them, and the steel. Oil and steel, some tungsten, some aluminium, all good stuff in America. 7 played as the Yanks yet. Probably do that soon. Fascist coup d'etat. Seriously. Not even 34%. Political power gain plus 10% for 2 years as well. Freaking awesome. 2nd of February. Massive start. Alright, so immediately justify the war goal. We'll conquer Texas. And what else can we do at the moment? Nothing, because we have no political power. Well, that worked out surprisingly well. The question is, yeah, there, change in popularity of fascist, 20%. So because we've already finished it, we don't get it. But, again, it's not going to bother us because we're already fascist. You can't, I think, really flip back to non-aligned, even though that did happen in the, what was it, the Liechtenstein, the other campaign, one of them. Alright, let's go industrial. Give us an industry research bonus. Probably would have been good to do before. Alright, what's he got on the border? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Oh, that's the other thing we need to do. Edit these, and we're going to start pulling some of these off. We'll go down to 10 width. It's always good to have multiples of 10. And get 100,000 out of that, 10,000 infantry equipment. And each of these uses 500. So that will let us pop out a ton. Still only got 100,000 in the field, so we can't do more than this. But it's alright. Research is a while off, industrial effort's a while off. We are fascist, but we want to go to war economy, so we have to wait until we declare the war. We're going to need a bunch of political power ready to go. And then we will go for closed economy. No, we'll stay on this because we don't care about resources to market. And we want the reduced research time and the better factory output. Could even go to free trade. Not worth spending it on. But that 10% general research time reduction is amazing. Alright, industrial effort comes out first. So we got an extra 7%. Effective partisans we don't care about. Daily fascism support, daily democracy support down because of our collectivist ethos. Good. Alright, industrial effort. We need armament because we need to push on this. A small surplus at the moment. Can't add any more units yet. Now we'll be in a deficit. Barely. Alright, we're making 56 per day. It's not too bad. 4 factories. Alright, what's there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You know what we might want to do is shift this down here. Not that I think it ever makes much of a difference. Yeah, so they're still going to try and push across the entire line. Oh. When do we get to declare war? It will be 30th September. Alright, concentrate industry. Do this in half the time. Not yet. What do we need? Land doctrine. Right, we're going to go mobile warfare. Because we want the planning speed, the division speed, and the organisation loss when moving. It's all good. Unexpected thrust, probably good as well. Does that actually give you tactics movement? Yeah, alright, not much. But we want to get down to the extra organisation, and if we can get through this one down to the mobile infantry, I think there was one down here somewhere. Extra organisation, and yeah, probably not. So just the first two for this war. Alright, so we have till September, which means we may as well grab somebody. Recovery rate, I think, will be important. Yeah, 16 divisions there. That was a big chunk that came out. Alright, let's get a few more. These will be ready 6 months from now. It'll be during the war. Alright, we'll get out what we can anyway. Quite an achievement, Amelia. Well done. So we have 40 divisions. He has 60 odd, 50 something. Alright, here comes armament. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union. Alright, in construction. So we need more armament. And we need faster construction. And because we just got the extra things, we are short on steel. And steel alone, because it's the only thing we're even using, isn't it? Yep, we're only using steel. Alright, 82 per day. Sounds good. That's 117 days. Which means it'll be around the time that the war starts. Marco Polo Bridge. Alright, so what's basically going to happen is that we are going to try and destroy the United States before Japan destroys China. If we can do that, we'll win. If we can't, it'll be a lot tougher. Alright, a lot of these are going to look good. Assume, yeah, it's just manpower and infantry equipment. You know what? No, we haven't researched any things yet, have we? No. Alright, forget that. It's August. We're waiting for 30th September. Where are we going? 30th September. Okay, so 1st of October, I think we will declare the war. Give us the extra day to get some more troops. That's how it works, right? Alright, we're up to 50. He has... yeah, it's got to be 50 something. 21st, 22nd. Wait, Japan declared war on Shanxi. Armament. Get some more armament. Japanese build up on the Chinese border. They declared war on China. So we are heading for some trouble. We are not going to modify the government yet because we're about to hit September the 30th. There we go. So, available war goal. We have to declare before the 20th of November. I think we'll probably do it as soon as we can. But civilian economy, we're going to switch over to war economy. Give us a huge boost. So, military factory construction speed goes up. And before I forget, we're going to... didn't we finish one of the things? Yeah. So we're supposed to have more space for more factories. Some of these provinces are just too small though. Well, that's fine. Alright, next question is, do we want to declare straight away? He has... what's that, between 50 and 65. Extra 7 would be, he should have about 55. We have 55. Makes it nice and even, so let's just go ahead and declare war. Have no allies to call in. Yes, 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 and... let's just pop these guys out. We're going to need numbers. Alright, everybody is ready. Comes out. And I would like to make this a bit simpler for all the ones that are left. So let's go 5 at a time. When possible. That only puts us 21 days behind. Alright, well, we can take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. If you do, then please click like or subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. I'd like to keep growing the channel and bring you some more content. Alright, well, hope to see you again soon. See you later.